personnel groupings and formations. Try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the option play. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Holstein. It's a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Pitt has moved into the red zone. Trying to run, it's Davis. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Catch made over the middle. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
The game makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. Navy is lined up quickly here. caught in the backfield. It's Pena. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Kirk, it's Pittsburgh on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Stopped after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. Here comes the bunch formation. Second down, they're going to throw it. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made by the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Takes the handoff. It's Reed. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And there's the handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards of pop like that.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. The Panthers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Holstein. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And they'll use the ground game here. Finds room at the 30. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Takes the handoff again. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Panthers will have to kick this away. Look at it, kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Navy offense comes back out of the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Crucial third down play after that completion. They'll try to run for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Coverage team brings down the return. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go with a house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
He'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Panthers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to score. They'll run it to the right side. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He'll take a deep shot here. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Navy will kick it off as we start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They'll run the option.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Play action fake, looking to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Can he get there on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Panthers will line up to punt it away. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Returner tackle right there. That's when we'll start the drive. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. Navy is lined up quickly here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
That sack sets up a second down and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Single back takes the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He was on target with his first attempt. This one just a chip shot from 20 yards away. He missed it. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game, still losing by 11.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Takes the handoff. It's Reed. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw. It's Holstein. It's a short completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Short throw complete to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's hopefully give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
Fires it to the wideout. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, midshipman.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're set now to try the PAT. They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score 10, 21, needing 10.
Bringing it out, it's Robinson. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. On the run, it's Reed. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Hand off to the single back. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
What a shot, right? This guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback's got it on the option. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. He'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Pitt getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air, it's Holstein. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense now operating in the red zone. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
So on 4th down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. We're going to throw the football. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Navy is lined up quickly here.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. No huddle here for the offense.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Howard. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a third down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock. And they do that again. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Second down after that previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Holstein. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. He's got it out of the 25. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It was a foot race and he won it. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First down, we're going to throw the ball. And the completion made. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's complete. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quick throw to the left side. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get points on the board.
Coming up, second down and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And then they convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep shot ball is incomplete, but a lot of contact there, and here comes the penalty flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And he's got it. Touchdown, Pitt. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Leonard. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, midshipman. Strong game by this quarterback.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's good.
The kick is good.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Reed. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Airing this one out toward the sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. He's got it near the end zone. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Panthers.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Now they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Here's a wide-open receiver complete. Finally brought down, but the game moves it to the 44. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. First and 10 play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good.
Kick is good.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. He's going to launch it deep again. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.